Have you ever noticed how some people in their 70s and 80s can still climb stairs with ease, while others struggle to get out of a chair? The difference often comes down to leg strength. And what might surprise you is that the foods you eat today can determine how strong your legs will be decades from now. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the science of leg strength and aging, and I'm going to share 6 powerful foods that can help you maintain and even build stronger legs as you get older. But here's the thing. This isn't just about preventing falls or staying mobile. Strong legs are actually linked to longer life expectancy, better brain health, and overall quality of life. Before we jump in, if you're new here, consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. We share evidence-based health tips every week to help you age powerfully. Now, let's talk about why leg strength matters so much as we age. Why leg strength matters. Here's a sobering statistic. After age 30, we lose about 3 to 8% of our muscle mass per decade, and this loss accelerates after 60. Your legs contain some of the largest muscle groups in your body: your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves. When these weaken, it doesn't just affect your ability to walk or climb stairs. Weak legs increase your risk of falls, which are the leading cause of injury-related deaths in adults over 65. But beyond safety, your leg muscles act as a metabolic powerhouse. They help regulate blood sugar, support cardiovascular health, and even influence cognitive function. Studies have shown that people with stronger legs have better memory and cognitive performance as they age. The good news? While exercise is crucial, and we'll touch on that later, the foods you eat play a massive role in maintaining and building leg strength. The right nutrients can help preserve muscle mass, improve muscle protein synthesis, reduce inflammation that breaks down muscle tissue, and enhance the energy production your muscles need to stay strong. So let's dive into our first powerhouse food. Food number 1. Salmon and fatty fish. Our first leg-strengthening food is salmon, along with other fatty fish like mackerel, sardines, and herring. Now, you might be thinking, fish for leg strength? Really? But here's why this is so powerful. Salmon is packed with high-quality protein, about 22 grams per 3-ounce serving. But it's not just any protein. Fish protein contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue, including leucine, which is particularly important for triggering muscle protein synthesis. But here's where salmon really shines. It's loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically EPA and DHA. These omega-3s do something remarkable. They reduce inflammation in your body. Chronic inflammation is like rust on your muscles, breaking them down over time. Omega-3s help combat this process. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed omega-3 supplements for 6 months showed significant improvements in muscle mass and strength. Salmon also provides vitamin D, which many older adults are deficient in. Vitamin D is crucial for muscle function. It helps with muscle protein synthesis and muscle cell growth. Studies show that people with higher vitamin D levels have better muscle strength and are less likely to fall. How much should you eat? Aim for at least 2 servings of fatty fish per week. If you're not a fan of salmon, try canned sardines on whole grain crackers or mackerel in a salad. For vegetarians, while not quite as potent, algae-based omega-3 supplements can be an alternative. Food number 2, EGGS. Moving on to food number 2, eggs. These nutritional powerhouses have been unfairly vilified in the past, but science has vindicated them, especially when it comes to muscle health. One large egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein with all 9 essential amino acids. But here's what makes eggs special for leg strength. They have the highest protein digestibility score of any whole food. This means your body can actually use almost all of the protein in eggs for muscle building and repair. Eggs are also rich in leucine, that amino acid I mentioned earlier that triggers muscle protein synthesis. Just 2 eggs provide about 1.6 grams of leucine, which is getting close to the 2.5 to 3 gram threshold that maximally stimulates muscle building in older adults. But eggs offer more than just protein. They're one of the few food sources of vitamin D, and they contain B vitamins that help convert food into energy your muscles can use. The choline in eggs is also important for muscle control and coordination. Here's a practical tip. Don't skip the yolk. While egg whites are pure protein, the yolk contains most of the vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D, B12, and choline. Studies have shown that whole eggs stimulate muscle protein synthesis more effectively than egg whites alone. For optimal benefits, consider having eggs for breakfast several times a week. This helps you start your day with a protein boost, which is especially important since older adults often don't get enough protein at breakfast. Food number 3, Greek yogurt. Our third food is Greek yogurt, and this one's a game changer for leg strength. Greek yogurt contains about twice the protein of regular yogurt, typically 15 to 20 grams per serving. But it's not just about quantity, it's about the type of protein. Greek yogurt contains both whey and casein proteins. Whey is fast-absorbing and excellent for stimulating muscle protein synthesis quickly after exercise. Casein is slow-releasing, providing your muscles with a steady stream of amino acids for hours. This combination makes Greek yogurt ideal for muscle maintenance and growth. Research from McMaster University found that consuming Greek yogurt after resistance training led to greater increases in lean muscle mass compared to a carbohydrate-based snack. The participants who ate Greek yogurt also showed improvements in strength and bone density. Greek yogurt is also rich in calcium, which isn't just for bones, it's essential for muscle contraction. Without adequate calcium, your muscles can't contract properly, leading to weakness and cramping. Plus, Greek yogurt contains probiotics that support gut health, and emerging research suggests that a healthy gut microbiome is linked to better muscle function and reduced muscle loss with aging. Here's how to maximize the benefits. Choose plain, full-fat or 2% Greek yogurt rather than non-fat versions. The fat helps with nutrient absorption and satiety. Add some berries for antioxidants, a drizzle of honey for quick energy, and some nuts for additional protein and healthy fats. This makes an ideal post-exercise snack or a protein-rich breakfast. Food number 4, spinach and leafy greens. Food number 4 might surprise you. It's spinach and other dark leafy greens like kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens. Remember Popeye? Turns out he was onto something, though not quite in the way the cartoon suggested. Spinach and leafy greens are packed with nitrates, which your body converts to nitric oxide. Nitric oxide dilates blood vessels, improving blood flow to your muscles. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients delivered to your leg muscles, enhancing their function and endurance. A study from the Karolinska Institute found that people who consumed nitrate-rich vegetables had stronger muscles, particularly in their lower limbs. These greens are also incredibly rich in antioxidants like vitamin C, vitamin E, and beta-carotene. These antioxidants combat oxidative stress, which accelerates muscle aging and weakness. Think of oxidative stress as cellular damage that accumulates over time. Antioxidants help clean up this damage. Leafy greens provide magnesium, a mineral that's crucial for muscle function. Magnesium is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body, including muscle contraction and energy production. Many older adults don't get enough magnesium, and deficiency can lead to muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue. They also contain vitamin K, which works alongside vitamin D and calcium for bone health. Strong bones provide the foundation for strong muscles. You can't have one without the other. Aim for at least 1 serving of dark leafy greens daily. Add spinach to your morning eggs, throw kale into a smoothie, or saute Swiss chard as a side dish. Raw is good, but lightly cooked greens are often easier to digest and can actually increase the bioavailability of some nutrients. Food number 5, beans and legumes. Our 5th leg-strengthening food category is beans and legumes. Think black beans, chickpeas, lentils, and kidney beans. These humble foods are absolute powerhouses for maintaining muscle strength as you age. Beans are an excellent source of plant-based protein, typically containing 15 to 20 grams per cooked cup. While plant proteins aren't always complete proteins like animal sources, beans combined with whole grains create a complete amino acid profile. This is why combinations like rice and beans or hummus with whole wheat pitta have been dietary staples across cultures for thousands of years. But here's what makes beans special for leg strength. They're incredibly rich in fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar. Stable blood sugar is crucial for muscle health because chronic high blood sugar can damage muscle tissue and impair muscle protein synthesis. The fiber in beans also feeds beneficial gut bacteria, which produce short-chain fatty acids that may help preserve muscle mass. Beans are loaded with B vitamins, particularly folate, which is essential for producing red blood cells that carry oxygen to your muscles. They're also rich in iron, magnesium, and potassium, all crucial for muscle function and energy production. Research from the University of Southern California found that adults who regularly consumed beans and legumes had better physical performance scores and maintained more muscle mass as they aged compared to those who rarely ate them. Try to include beans or legumes in your diet at least 3 to 4 times per week. Add chickpeas to salads, make a lentil soup, enjoy black bean tacos, or snack on hummus with vegetables. If you're concerned about digestive issues, start with small portions and gradually increase. Soaking dried beans before cooking and adding digestive spices like cumin or ginger can help. Food number 6. Quinoa. Our sixth and final food is quinoa, and this one's special because it bridges multiple categories. Quinoa is technically a seed, but we eat it like a grain, and nutritionally, it punches way above its weight class. Quinoa is one of the few plant foods that's a complete protein, containing all 9 essential amino acids. 1 cup of cooked quinoa provides about 8 grams of high-quality protein. For a plant food, it's particularly rich in lysine, an amino acid that's often limited in plant proteins but crucial for muscle repair and growth. What makes quinoa exceptional for leg strength is its complex carbohydrate content. Your muscles need glycogen, stored carbohydrates, for energy, especially during activity. The complex carbs in quinoa provide sustained energy release, unlike simple carbs that spike and crash your blood sugar. This steady energy supply helps maintain muscle function throughout the day. Quinoa is also rich in manganese, a mineral that's essential for energy metabolism and protecting your muscles from oxidative damage. It contains iron for oxygen transport, magnesium for muscle contraction, and phosphorus for energy production. This mineral profile makes quinoa almost like a natural multivitamin for your muscles. A study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that consuming quinoa regularly improved muscle recovery and reduced markers of muscle damage after exercise in older adults. Use quinoa as a base for grain bowls, add it to soups for extra protein, make a breakfast porridge with cinnamon and berries, or use quinoa flour in baking for a protein boost. Aim for at least 2 to 3 servings per week. Pro tip: rinse quinoa before cooking to remove its natural coating, which can taste bitter. How to combine these foods. Now that we've covered all 6 foods, let's talk about how to strategically combine them for maximum benefit. The key is not just eating these foods, but timing and combining them properly. Protein distribution throughout the day is crucial. Research shows that older adults need about 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal to maximally stimulate muscle protein synthesis. This is higher than what younger adults need. So instead of having a light breakfast and loading up on protein at dinner, aim for balanced protein intake across all meals. Here's a sample day. Start with eggs and spinach for breakfast. That's your complete protein plus nitrates. Have Greek yogurt with berries as a mid-morning snack. Lunch could be a quinoa bowl with beans and leafy greens. Dinner might feature salmon with a side of sautéed kale. This distribution ensures your muscles get steady nutrition throughout the day. Post-exercise nutrition is particularly important. Try to eat protein within 2 to 3 hours after any physical activity. Greek yogurt or a couple of hard-boiled eggs make perfect post-workout snacks. Also, don't forget about hydration. Your muscles are about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can impair muscle strength and increase fatigue. Aim for at least 8 glasses of water daily, more if you're active. Exercise connection. While nutrition is powerful, I'd be remiss not to mention that these foods work best when combined with appropriate exercise. You don't need to become a gym rat, but resistance training twice a week can make a huge difference in maintaining leg strength. Simple exercises like standing up from a chair without using your hands, heel raises while holding onto a counter, or walking upstairs can all help maintain leg strength. The nutrients from the foods we've discussed will support muscle recovery and growth from these activities. Resistance bands are excellent for older adults because they provide resistance without the joint stress of heavy weights. Even a 15 to 20-minute routine focusing on your legs twice a week can yield significant benefits when combined with proper nutrition. Remember, it's never too late to start. Studies have shown that people in their 80s and even 90s can still build muscle with proper nutrition and exercise. The key is consistency and progressively challenging your muscles while fueling them properly. Let's recap what we've learned today. To maintain and strengthen your legs as you age, focus on incorporating these 6 foods regularly. Salmon for omega-3s and vitamin D, eggs for complete, highly digestible protein, Greek yogurt for its unique protein combination and probiotics, leafy greens for nitrates and antioxidants, beans for plant protein and blood sugar regulation, and quinoa for complete plant protein and sustained energy. Remember these key principles. Distribute protein throughout the day, aiming for 25 to 30 grams per meal. Combine these foods strategically for maximum benefit. Stay hydrated and pair good nutrition with regular physical activity. Start gradually if you're making dietary changes. You don't need to overhaul everything at once. The most important thing is to start where you are. Pick 1 or 2 of these foods and begin incorporating them into your diet this week. Your future self will thank you for the investment you're making in your leg strength today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who could benefit from this information. Drop a comment below letting me know which of these foods you're most excited to add to your diet. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video on maintaining strength and vitality as you age.